Look at me. Really, take a good look. What about me would make you think I care about your opinion? Let's get one thing straight. Your opinion of me holds no weight here. It doesn't define me. It doesn't move me. And it sure as hell doesn't stop me. Why? Because the opinion you have of me isn't the one I have of myself. That's where people get it twisted. They think their words, their judgments, their criticisms are somehow the ultimate truth. They're not. Your opinion is your reality, not mine. Here's the truth. You didn't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't tear me down. You don't have that kind of power. Why? Because I'm not rooted in your approval. My foundation was laid by something much stronger, much greater, God, the Creator, the force that established me, shaped me, and set me on my path. And let me tell you this, what God builds, no man can destroy. I've always been Him, always been a difference maker, a game changer. I've been that guy, and nothing you say or do can change that. So why would I let your opinion sway me now? Do you think I'm going to crumble because you don't like the way I move, the way I think, the way I live? Guess again. Here's the kicker. I'm not even playing your game. Yet, you still have an opinion about me. You're sitting on the sidelines, critiquing a player who's not even in your league. And you know what? I love it. I love that I live rent-free in your head. But do I care? Not one bit. And that's the message I want to pass on to the youngsters out there. Listen to me closely. Stop giving a damn about other people's opinions. They don't define you. They don't matter. The only opinion that should matter to you is the one you have of yourself. Let me say that again. Your opinion of yourself is the only one that matters. Why waste your energy trying to make everyone else feel good about you when you don't even feel good about yourself? That's backward. That's the road to misery, to weakness, to becoming the kind of person who bends and breaks to fit into someone else's mold. Don't be that person. Let me tell you something about the world we live in. It's full of pathetic cowards who will spend their lives criticizing and judging others because they're too scared to look in the mirror. They'll call you names, tear you down, and try to make you feel small, all because they're terrified of their own inadequacy. Don't let those worms have power over you. If you let their opinions shape you, you've already lost. You've handed over control of your life to people who don't deserve it. Do you know what that makes you? A maggot. A lowlife crawling in the dirt, living for the scraps of approval others throw your way. Is that what you want? I didn't think so. Stand up, hold your head high, and understand this. You weren't built to please people. You were built to live with purpose, with passion, with unshakable confidence. And that confidence doesn't come from them. It comes from within. Here's the secret. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about certainty. Certainty in who you are. Certainty in what you stand for. Certainty in your own worth. When you have that kind of certainty, no one's opinion can shake you. They can throw rocks, spread lies, try to tear you down, but you'll stand firm, unbothered, because you know the truth. Now, let me address the old school too. You've been around long enough to know this. Wisdom isn't just about age, it's about mindset. Being old doesn't automatically make you wise. There's a difference between being old school and being an old fool. If you're still out here trying to win people's approval, trying to prove yourself to people who don't matter, you're living like an old fool. Old school knows better. Old school knows that what others think of you is none of your business. Old school knows that respect is earned, not begged for. And old school knows that self-respect is the foundation for everything else. So if you're part of the old guard, let this be your reminder. It's never too late to own who you are and let go of the opinions that don't serve you. To the youngsters out there, let me put it plainly. Stop playing to the crowd. You don't need their applause. You don't need their approval. You don't need their validation. The crowd is fickle. One day they love you. The next day they don't. If you base your worth on their opinion, you'll spend your life chasing a moving target. And let me tell you, that's a game you can't win. Instead, play for yourself. Build yourself up. Be your own biggest fan, your own loudest cheerleader, your own strongest critic. When you start living for yourself, not for the crowd, not for the opinions of others, you unlock a power that's unshakable. You become untouchable. The opinions of others are just noise. And let's be real, most of that noise comes from people who don't even know you. They judge you based on assumptions, on surface-level impressions, on their own insecurities. Why would you let people like that dictate how you feel about yourself? Think about it. Would you let someone who's never built anything tear down what you've built? Would you let someone who's never walked in your shoes tell you how to live your life? Of course not. So why let their opinions matter? Here's the truth. People will always have something to say. You could be the most perfect, most accomplished, most respected person in the world, and someone will still have a problem with you. That's just how people are. They project their own issues, their own failures, their own fears onto others. It's not about you. It's about them. So let them talk. Let them judge. Let them have their opinions. But don't let it touch you. Don't let it influence you. Because their opinions can't change who you are unless you let them. You're not here to fit in. You're here to stand out. And standing out means being okay with being misunderstood. It means being okay with being disliked. It means being okay with walking alone sometimes. Because the truth is, greatness doesn't come from seeking approval. It comes from staying true to yourself, no matter what. Remember this: you are enough, just as you are, without anyone's validation, without anyone's approval. You were built for a purpose, and no one else can define that purpose for you. Only you can do that. So, to the youngsters and the old school alike, here's my message. Stop caring about opinions that don't matter. Focus on your own growth, your own journey, your own truth. Live boldly, live unapologetically, and most importantly, live for yourself. You weren't made to be average. You weren't made to live in fear of what others think. You were made to be exceptional, to be strong, to be confident. So go out there and be exactly that.